Hello, hello.
Heidi hoes. I mean
Hi,
ho. Heidi. Hi.
Tiny Ho. I knew it. No, I'm kidding. What's up,
Oh goodness. How
everyone?
is everyone? Hi Fluffies. Hi Missy. Hi Justin. Hi Account. Account. You are more than welcome to say what your name is. I will not unless
Hello,
you tell me
all.
to. And it just be a first name. He's my friend. And there's Shelly. Hi Shelly. How you doing? Hey Glenn. So
What's up,
tonight we just
Fluffy?
decide to make it a viewer's choice and we're going to let y'all make the topic. And we can talk about one thing or we can talk about 20 things. I don't care. Does anybody have any? I mean, I have a couple news things and I'm going to be reading some horoscopes later.
And I had a fun, adventurous day.
So there's that.
Yeah,
You had a what?
I had a fun, adventurous day. I got I got a new shoe.
Oh, well, her and I
Yeah.
both had something really fucked up happen to us today. So I'll let her go first. She can tell you what happened to her at work today.
So I went to leave the
Mhm.
building to head down. If for those that don't know, I deliver packages for Amazon. I'm one of the lead drivers in my group, and I went to head out to the parking lot where we keep the vans, and somebody had backed their personal truck into one of the personal parking spots right by the building, and I totally missed that they had their trailer hitch in the back of their truck, and I caught it. Um, I've
And
got
she's got
a
a big ass boot on.
this this is my
Hi,
fancy new
Topher.
shoe.
Yeah, for a
You
whole
see,
week.
it's sexy. Oh,
Yeah.
and it's
You
a
should have seen
it's
her
a
climbing in and out of my truck tonight for dinner.
it's a
The
Louboutin because it's got
Christian
the red bottom.
the
Yes,
the boot
um,
tuna noonie
Louboutuna. So Louboutuna.
Louboutini, whatever his fucking name
Yeah.
is.
So
Sounds like a drink.
needless to say, my left ankle, it's not broken, thank goodness. However, it's pretty swollen. My toes look like Vienna sausages. I've got a hell of a bruise on my shin, and yeah, it's pretty sore. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's very interesting to try and drive. I can tell you that much.
Oh, it is on that leg, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh
well,
no.
it it's my left leg,
No, it wasn't.
but the thing,
Okay, I was gonna say no,
like
it
I had
wasn't your
told
right.
you, basically, in order for me to be able to get into the vehicle, because the car has the push pedal emergency brake. I don't have like a center console emergency
Right,
brake.
right.
So, in order for me to be able to get in the car, I have to put the seat all the way back. I get in and then I pull myself forward, and I have to disengage it as I'm getting in and when I'm getting out because I love. Thank you, Mandy.
Thank you, Mandy. I tell you, okay, so that's what happened to her today. Let me tell you my story. So, everybody who knows me so far knows that I'm redoing my floors in my house and I'm doing it by myself. Today, I'm working on the floor and decided that it's time to do the glue down. Well, I opened a brand new gallon of glue and I put the top on the side. And I'm just a glue, and I'm gluing, and I'm scooching backwards, and I'm bringing the glue with me, and I scooch backwards, and I scooted up and landed on the top of the glue. So I sat on the top of the glue, and it's purple. It's So it's purple glue, and she was already fucking dying laughing at me because okay, so
She
yeah,
looked like she had
I
a,
was
a
going pee.
crescent moon of purple glue on her hiney.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that the glue soaked through the jeans. Do we know where this is going? I bet you don't. I sat down to pee and she's talking to me, and my butt cheeks were glued together. I glued my butt cheeks together today. How's that can y'all beat that one?
She gave herself an old-fashioned hazing, y'all.
I sure did. Yep. I went to sit down to pee and felt to go. And she was fucking already crying before we left the house. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah. Yep. I glued my butt cheeks together today, y'all. And so after she left, after we went and had sushi, and I'm sticky, and we get back to the house, and she leaves, and I'm like, okay, my back hurts. I'm going to soak in the tub. I've got my very last thing of Epsom salts, and I go to get in, and they're glued together again.
I thought you were going to say you got glued to the bottom of the tub. Oh, girl.
So I scrubbed my butt cheeks, and the glue is gone off my butt now.
That's right, Fluffy. You see what Fluffy said? Well, at least you're not broken because you fixed the crack on your behind.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Over there, yeah, they're all laughing over there on TikTok too. Yeah. Yep. Have y'all ever done that? Have y'all glued your butt cheeks together? Because it's not a fun thing to do. I did too. Well, I had to kind of scrub it with alcohol. The alcohol is actually taking the glue off. Look, can y'all see my hand? Look at my hand. Look how I'm a dirty bitch.
And that's after she scrubbed them probably twice already, y'all.
I scrubbed them with the alcohol, and it's still,
like down in like
have
the
glue.
crevices of her hand.
Yeah, I got the glue everywhere. Yep. So that was my day. That was
as I told her, be grateful that we don't pee out of our rear ends because she probably would have made her own fountain.
Yeah,
because it would have only had the one way to go.
Yep. Yeah. I know. Well, Robert's known me since like the first grade, so he knows I'm a dirty bitch anyway. So,
Robert.
And well, Shelly Styles has known me and Robert Harrison for how long? Same amount of time.
Dang.
I grew up with Shelly. Yeah. Yeah. So what a day. What a day. What's up, Kibby? So other than gluing my butt cheeks together, it's been a good day. I got most of my floor done that I wanted. I got more done than I thought I was going to do today because it cooperated.
Well, see, you're getting to be a pro at it, so it's getting easier for you to.
It is moving along. But you would think my back would get used to it by now, but no. I'm hurting.
I believe it.
I'm hurting. So, where are you at now, Shelly? Are you still in Florida? You're not still in Clewiston, are you? I guess my friend the account left. I told him it didn't start till 8:00.
Oh. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Sandy, I didn't see you pop in there.
Oh, I didn't see Sandy pop in. Hi. Nope. Nope. What? Did I say something? Did I ask a question? Fuck, I don't even remember anything anymore. Your dad gave me the black and white calf. Yeah, well, that's I had, yeah, we had that livestock. See, we had livestock growing up, but I didn't realize where they were being shipped off to because I was too young. I didn't know, but now I know and I don't like it. Oh, you're in
Sherry's in
Arizona. Okay.
Arizona.
How does a CC fart sound when the cheeks are together?
Oh,
Oh, I don't know. I didn't fart when they were glued together.
what if it would have gotten stuck?
That would have been fucking. Would it just pop back in? Would it
I
go
don't
back
know.
in? No, I think it would do that little crawl and then go up the front
Oh,
and then do the
God.
out the
Those are
front.
the worst. Jeez, it's like a smelly queef.
I wonder if it would have smelled like the glue.
Oh dear.
Anywho,
So your friend talked you into moving out to Arizona and then they moved away. Well, that's silly.
What the hell? That's not right. Why would they do that?
The closest city
She
is
talked
Las
you
Vegas.
into moving
Oh
out
my
there,
gosh.
and then see, I've never been to Vegas and I have no interest. It's just I don't have a lot of money, so I can't really spend it like that. So, well, she doesn't get all that humidity like we do. She
Right.
just gets the hot. Yeah, yeah.
The dry heat.
Ugh.
Oh God.
That's just as bad in its own way, I think.
Thank you, Mandy.
Yeah, because we're just ridiculous and no filters and
Oh my gracious.
yeah, it would probably squeak. I don't know. I don't know if it would squeak coming out. I think it would be one of those roll forward ones and then be the front queef.
That's
It would just, how women, y'all know what I'm talking about. And I don't know if guys do it too, but if it comes out in your jeans and then you feel it go all the way to the front.
like, I wonder if theirs like comes out and then like tickles across the gooch and down the back of the balls. Like, do you think that's possible? Does that happen?
Well, I'm sure that guys roll up and tickle their balls. I mean, is that true? Like a little flutter under there?
My favorite parts are the ones like if I'm all right, like legit, if I'm sitting on the toilet already, like I'm going tinkle, and I let out that good fart, and it looks like that scene out of Jurassic Park where the water's rippling because the T-Rex is showing up. That's a good fart. That's a damn good fart. Because that's got some force behind it, y'all. So it scratches. It scratches for you, Robert?
How does it scratch? I mean, unless he has just some powerful toots.
I mean,
why would it scratch? Why would a fart air scratch?
Men scratch. Okay.
Men scratch. I'm talking about the fart. Doesn't the fart?
They don't. No, we're asking if the fart tickles. Like if you let out a fart and instead of it, rolling up the back, it rolls forward. It comes out forward.
Yeah, it tickles the balls. That's what I'm saying. It's going to go under the balls and flutter them, right?
It would have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Totally have to.
We know men scratch and shift and move it over and whatever. You've never had one tickle. Okay. All right. Okay.
Not
I
yet.
get them all
Well,
the
look,
time. So
when it happens, you need to let us know, okay? Like we
yeah.
need it's for science. We need answers.
Right. I need to know. I need to know if the farts tickle the men's balls when they roll forward.
We could, dude, we could win the Nobel Prize for this.
I I need to know.
It's for science, Robert. For science. Let's do this.
Try to shift your britches to where it'll roll forward and tell me if it don't tickle there.
I know you said trying to shit your britches, and I'm like, no, we don't want him to shoot himself. We just needed the tools. Dear Lord.
Oh, God help me.
Gracious.
I'm going to hell.
Here we
But
are.
that is a serious girl question that we would like to know because we don't know what it feels like to have balls to fart on. I mean, okay, here's a okay. I know it's stupid. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm going to ask a stupid question. So, anywho, you know how you pull the balls and they're real stretchy and you can turn them into shapes and shit, and then when they hang, they'll like move and like they
Yeah.
move. Okay, do guys literally sit there and play? Okay, will they pull on them and stretch them and see what like shapes they can make out of that? Sort of like what's that?
Pictionary.
Like the clay stuff, like clay.
Yeah.
I mean, do guys do that? I mean, I'm just curious because they're so stretchy and they're pliable and you can move them around and
Yeah.
like putty, right? Like the putty. But now I remember putty. Hey, Terry, I remember the putty that you could do and you put it on the newspaper and it copied the newspaper. That's what I think of when I think of putty, not ball sack.
You could shape it like a ball sack.
Yeah.
If I take a man's ball sack and put it on newspaper, do you think it'll transfer just like it does on the putty?
No, I don't think it'll suck up the ink.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. Yes, Missy, silly putty.
Yeah, that's what it was called. And it comes in that little egg.
It came in that little red egg.
It came in. I used to get that all the fucking time. And then I'd lose it. And God knows where it went. I lost so damn many. There was no. Okay. So on a more serious note, I am going to bring this up. This is like a more serious note here. So I was going to talk about gun safety in a household. My brother says his balls sometimes tickles when he farts. And yes, he says it's fun to shape it. That's fucking awesome to know that guys do that. Thank you.
What if, like some people, you see like the performers, like the living art performers, and they paint themselves to make them look like animals, and it'll be like poor people piece. What if they did that with their balls? Like they could make like it look like peacock feathers or something, and then the wiener could be like the peacock neck or something. Like they could totally do that.
So we call it vajazzling, right?
Yes.
I mean, what would we call that?
Ball
jazzling?
No, there's got to be something.
No, shape. Like to shape it into different things. You squeeze it up this way and you like you guys want to know how long it stretches out. I know you guys want to know how far you can stretch that shit.
We got to come up with a term for it.
So it's called vajazzling, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why couldn't that be ball jizzling?
Because I watched something like that on the Hub the other night, and I don't think it's quite the same thing.
Genitalizing.
No.
Dazzling. Dickadazzle.
There it is. Dick dazzling.
Dick dazzling.
Dick
There
dazzling.
it is. That's right. It's dick dazzling.
Dick dazzling and ball bling.
We need to start that right away.
Did you hear me? It's
what?
Dick dazzling and ball bling.
Ball blinging. Oh my God. That's freaking fantastic.
Ball bling.
We need to write this down and we need to get this started because, guys always put shit in their beards and glitter. And I mean, I want to see some dick dazzling and ball bling going on.
Get you some gooch glitter and call it a day.
And post it on your OnlyFans. I want to see it. I need those pictures sent to my phone right away.
That's right.
Well, I know Robert and Roger's personalities, and they would probably crack the fuck up the whole time, but they would do it just to prove that they would do it.
I mean,
Robert, am I wrong? And I don't know about Glenn. I think Glenn would probably do it though. Where are you, Glenn? Wouldn't you?
I don't know. Glenn hasn't commented in a while. I don't know where he went.
Where'd Justin go?
I don't know.
Would you ball bling? Glitter. They're all over TikTok. They glitter themselves for whatever holiday.
For the holiday.
Usually it's St. Patty's Day. They do the green beard, and
for Christmas they'll do like red and green. Some people even do like they'll put the miniature ornaments in their beard.
Beads does that on TikTok. Beads does it. He puts the balls, the Christmas balls on his beard. Yes, he does.
So Justin said there is such a thing as ball stretching. No, he wouldn't. Justin wouldn't put bling on.
I did not know there was a thing called ball stretching. That's funny. See, I knew Glenn would. I knew.
Well, I think Glenn might be talking about doing the beard. I don't know if he's talking about no, we're not going to put balls on your beard. Good grief.
No, I want bling on the balls is what we're asking, Glenn, is bling on your balls. So ball bling or dick dazzle.
I just want to come up and put cute little rhinestones on your wiener.
Yeah.
Like that.
I would love to put rhinestones on a wiener.
That's all I'm asking for.
Absolutely.
I mean, for shit's sake, I have my own permanent wonder down under on me. Like, why can't I just put something temporary on your wiener? Like, he would try it. He would try it.
Okay. Well, see, he does have a good. I had a feeling Glenn would. I didn't know. I don't know Justin that well to know whether he would, but he says he would not.
Yeah.
You wouldn't put bling on for your woman if they wanted you to, like for a holiday. It's 4th of July, baby. Let's do some red, white, and blue stuff.
Like, seriously, like if you're really trying to impress her or like really like spice it up, You can make
Right.
it look like a runway and like, this way.
They could wrap. I want to see a penis with the balls tied around the end of it and then doing the helicopter, and then the balls are just flying around off of the end of, yes. So they can swing the ball. No, swing the dick dazzle balls. And
what if we were to make it like a disco ball? And then I'm just saying.
Do the helicopter with a disco ball on the end, and you'll see the lights all around the room.
Yes.
Shine a light
Different
on
colors
it,
with that.
and it'll shine all around the room. Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yes. We got to make this
Any
happen.
color light is allowed.
Yes.
I think it would be great. I would love to have those videos, and I will post them right here on a podcast.
Justin said go to a strip club.
They do?
I've never been to a male strip club.
You think they do? I've never been to a male strip club. I'd like to go.
I haven't been to a male one.
Now, here's what I heard, okay? And I have no problem with it. I don't care. But I heard that the majority of the guy strippers are gay, and they're like in relationships with each other, but they just pretend to like the women.
Yeah.
That's not really good. But anyway, I've never been to a male strip club.
I haven't either.
I would like to bust my cherry, though, doing that.
You have to find one then. All right.
What is that? Oh, jeez. I heard a noise. I'm sorry. She's fucking snoring.
Oh.
I'm hearing something with the headphones on, and I'm like, what's that fucking noise? I took the things off, and Holly's over there snoring.
Well, I wasn't sure if it was storming over that way yet. So that's why I was like, what's going on?
No, it sounded like a whistling. I'm hearing something, and I take it, and I'm hearing her snore.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We'll see you later, Mandy. Okay, so
bye, Mandy.
I've had enough dick talk for just a minute, so I'm gonna take it back to the serious thing now, and I'm gonna talk about gun safety in your house, because there's been two things in the news. Last week, a 6-year-old boy shot his 1-year-old brother twice, once in the cheek and once in the shoulder. Now, the 1-year-old actually survived that.
Oh.
But to me, those parents better catch a charge. Yesterday, in Michigan, a 2-year-old finds an unsecured firearm in a house and shoots himself.
Oh my gracious.
Yeah. Okay. There you go, Robert. They don't know the child's gender, and they are still unaware if the child was being supervised at the time. Now, the 6-year-old boy that shot the 1-year-old, the dad was in the backyard doing yard work, and the mom was down the street at her family member's house. Now, is it just me, or shouldn't you keep your weapon in a safe or a locked box that's
Yeah.
it's not loaded.
Oh my gracious.
I don't know. It just said in Michigan. I have no idea where in Michigan. I don't know. I saw it in the news, and then I heard about uh the 2-year-old. I was looking in the news, and then I saw that last week the 6-year-old boy shot the 1-year-old, but the 1-year-old did survive. But to me, I'm thinking the parents need to catch a charge, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my uncle had a lot of weapons that were not locked up. I don't remember my dad having. I don't remember. I just was young before he left, and but I knew better. I didn't know nothing about them, so I didn't touch them, and I knew I'd get my ass beat if I did. So I don't. I mean, but I don't. How do you? How? I don't.
That's, oh my gracious.
Knowing you have a weapon in the house that's loaded and not in a safe, and you just go down the street to your family member's house or go outside and do yard work and leave your 6-year-old in the house with a 1-year-old. Does that make fucking sense? Or is it just me that's. Oh, yeah, mine too. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It did not say how the kid found it, where it was laying. It did not say any information about where he found it or how he got to it. But I can see a 2-year-old not knowing, and he's looking at it and pulls, aimed right at himself, and he has no freaking clue. And
Right.
yeah, it makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh my God.
When nobody comes in my room, nobody comes in my room. And mine stays on my belt unless I'm away on vacation or something, and then it gets put up. Okay, I get that, Robert. But even if other kids find it, it shouldn't be out for a child of any type to find. Hey, Music Biz Marty. Leaving your weapons around my children and nothing's happened. Well, okay, so if your kids were anything like my dad taught me growing up, I knew my ass was going to be in trouble if I even touched anything of my dad's. So I didn't go near his shit. But a weapon, if you have a weapon in the house that's loaded and you have kids in the house, it needs to be locked up.
It needs to be locked up. And if it is out where the child sees it, then at that point, of course, the curiosity is going to start kicking in. At that point, the safety and everything needs to start being taught to the child at that point in a way that they're going to understand,
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. To me, these parents need to catch a charge. Maybe not every situation's the same. But if you have a 6-year-old with a 1-year-old and one parent ain't even there and the other one's out in the yard, and you have a loaded weapon, you better catch that fucking charge. Yeah. accidents happen. That's not an accident. Leaving a weapon out unloaded with children that don't know how to use it and you haven't taught them to stay away from your shit, that's not an accident. It's an accident that the 6-year-old boy shot because he didn't know better. And it's an accident that the 2-year-old shot himself because he didn't know. But the parents shouldn't be leaving them out for the parents to get. I mean, it's going to end up being up to a judge anyway. They're going to do the investigation. The officers will go and do that investigation to find out why it was out or what the reasoning or why they were by themselves or anything like that.
Hey, Maxine.
Absolutely. Hey, Maxine, the 6-year-old was not taught, this is a bad thing. You don't touch it. I will teach you how to use it later. But put it away. Put it up where the kids can't get to it out of curiosity.
Secure it in a way that, it's not easily accessible, to them. Right. It would be easily accessible to you in the event of you needing to use it. However,
put it up high at least where they can't get it out of the bottom of your closet or a drawer. Because kids are curious. They're going to crawl around. They're going to be looking. They're going to be looking around. Ooh, what is this? The kids go in and get in their mama's shoes and walk around with the big ass shoes on. They're just curious. They're curious. And I just think curiosity is going to get you killed when they're not taught or anything like that. No, I said make it not accessible to the child, but make it accessible to you, like high enough where you can grab it, but high enough where they can't grab it. It just makes sense.
Right. I wasn't saying like make it completely accessible, not accessible to anyone, but at least not make it accessible to the child unless they're taught. Kat, you're not coming in right now.
Oh.
He's at the door. Sorry. He let out a meow, and I was like, "You're no." He's like, "I know you're in there."
And again, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. And yes, Robert, you are right. What if they do lose and the parents grieving, and there are to where, like, for instance, the mom was away. Okay.
1 second.
Okay. Say the mom was away on a work trip or something for the weekend, and the dad was watching him and something, and then the mom wouldn't be catching a charge for that. There's so many different scenarios that could be or would be or was or anything. It's initially going to be up to the judge or the people that's doing the investigation on it. Because depending on how old your oldest child is, you can teach them if they need to be taught properly. If they're taught properly how to use it, that's different. But at 6 years old or 2 years old, they're not properly taught how to use it. And if it's not properly taught how to use it, then it shouldn't be available for them to grab. This is my only StreamYard. No. And again, I just wanted to bring this up. This is my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And it wasn't trying to start an argument. But there's so many, like I said, there's so many different scenarios that it could have been. And I plan on checking back just to see how it ends up, because I'm sure, like I said, that there's going to be an investigation done on that. And, I'm hoping it's something reasonable that comes through, but It would suck to have, say there's 3 kids and the youngest makes a mistake and then both parents go to prison, the other 2 lose their parents. That would suck. Yes, it would. But that whole thing depends on the situation. If they're properly taught or trained on the weapon and know when and how to use it, then yes, they can have access to it. If they're too young or not trained and don't know how to use it, they shouldn't have access to it. I've been a cop 23 years. I'm just giving my opinion. I've been in those investigations where I've had to investigate it. I've been to those calls. So again, it could be a gazillion scenarios. And just, hope and pray it's nothing bad. And pray it was an accident. But if it was me and I had a 6-year-old and a 1-year-old, I wouldn't leave my 6-year-old inside to babysit a 1-year-old by themselves. My oldest used to have an older bully come around trying to pick fights with him. Let's just say 1 warning shot and he doesn't come around no more.
Oh, gracious.
Well, first of all, there shouldn't be like warning shots. I mean, good Lord. I hope that went into the ground, by the way, and not in the air. Good Lord. Teach your kid to fight.
What?
See, I learned how to shoot when I was about 10 with a 410 and at the turkey shoots. Yes. That's how I learned to shoot, was at the turkey shoots, or when we were out, we called it the bushes, or we were out in the woods and he would set up the bottles or the plates.
So just like practice shot?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if my dad locked him up or not. I never went in my parents' room unless they were in there. And I didn't touch my dad's shit, but my dad and I didn't get along. And we don't need to bring that up, but he was a piece of shit that I had nothing to do with. So I had nothing to do with my dad. I mainly learned how to shoot when I became a police officer in 2000. Oh, I don't know what Cannon's hammock is. I know. Okay, so when I left my hometown and went to West Palm Beach, Florida, and we would go out to the woods and just play around, and it was called Camp Bushy Crotch.
What?
Yeah, it sure was.
Oh my.
We are going out to Camp Bushy Crotch.
Well.
Yep, that was where all the kids hung out and the bonfires, and we'd back our trucks up, and yeah. in high school, we hung out at Camp Bushy Crotch. Yep, I moved to West Palm Beach in 1987, 88, 87, 87 or 88. All righty.
Fair
it
enough.
Was the Rutledge kid. By the way.
Have any of you heard? I have no idea who Christopher Wright is.
Who's Chris? I don't know who Christopher Wright is, and I am unable to Google it at the time. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. And Marty, are you the Marty I know from Clewiston? He said Rutledge kid, so I'm like, huh. Wait a minute. I knew a Rutledge kid. Huh. I wonder if that's.
There were five people
people
that knocked into his house, admitting the guy's son to fight. Oh dear.
Well, why would he open the door? Why wouldn't he just shut the door and call the fucking cops? That's what I want to know. Why do people try to handle shit themselves? Call the fucking cops and have them removed from your place.
It's a school fight over $30. Wow.
Okay. So kids that are getting bullied or they're getting okay. So a school fight over $30. So that means one was probably getting bullied and one was taking his money from him. Okay. That sounds about right. Right. Okay. So then they want to take it off of school. Why wasn't this reported at school? Why wasn't something done about it? They don't tell nobody and they want to handle it themselves. And then they end up dead or in trouble. Or the parents get involved. I hadn't heard about that. I haven't heard about that story.
Yeah, no.
God, I got glue all over my elbow.
As long as it's not in your butt cheeks no more.
Thank God it's not on the butt cheeks because I'd be a little uncomfortable sitting here, I think, in these leggings.
Stuck to your chair.
Are you still with us, Marty? I thought. Well, that's true too. Maybe they reported it to the school and the school did nothing about it. If somebody ends up dead or hurt though, and the school did nothing about it, that should come back where it started. That should come back on them to me. But I'll tell you right now, what does it say? He protected his head. They pulled him out of his house. Bitch, you want me come in my house and then I was in fear of my life and I'm going to hurt you when you come in my house. That's all that's going to be. Nobody's going to come in and pull me out of my house. I'll tell you that right now.
Wow.
I feel sorry for anyone who tries to do that to me. Okay. Yeah. I'd like to know how that ends up. I'm going to have to, I didn't hear about it. But I mean, if you're afraid and somebody's trying to come in your house, you have every right to defend your house and you have every right to defend yourself in your house if someone's breaking in. Handle it. Handle the business and call the fucking cops. Call the cops while they're breaking in. Do it legally and you'd stay out of trouble. But nobody wants to do it legally. Nobody wants to. I'll take care of it myself. Yeah, there's just a lot of shit. There's so much shit. What's up, wee woo? There's so much shit going on these days. I mean, there really is. I mean, people get butthurt over the slightest thing. Thank you. Is it just me or did y'all notice that? They get butthurt over, oh, come on. Anyway. So in Massachusetts, this was also yesterday. There was apparently 2 suspects went into the Bliss Park playground. The Bliss Park playground, somewhere in Massachusetts. I don't know where it is. The suspects broke into the pool building and stole some cleaning supplies along with the muriatic acid. And they went And they were pouring this acid on 3 slides while the kids were going down. And now there's 2 kids that have severe chemical burns all over them. And then they ran and they never caught them.
Oh my goodness. What the heck?
This is, who does that? What in their mind? Hey, this is acid. Let's go burn some kids. Really?
There's some sick people.
Why? Yeah, apparently, let's see. 2 kids have major burns all over. It's under investigation and the suspects have not been caught. But they do believe that the suspects are going to have chemical burns as well. So they are checking all hospitals and everything to see if anybody checked in with chemical burns. That's horrible. Okay. I didn't know where in Massachusetts. I just read that it was at Bliss Park Playground. So Longmeadow, Massachusetts. I just think I don't understand what the hell is in people's minds these days. I mean, they're innocent kids out at a park playing and swimming, and why? I don't, thank you. So, okay. So in Ecuador, okay, so this 76-year-old female named Bella Montoya, she had she supposedly died from a stroke and went into cardiac arrest. Okay, so from the hospital, she was taken to be to the wake, like to the funeral home, and she was put into a coffin. Well, I'm assuming that they don't.
Hi, Terry.
What's it called when they take the blood out and put the
embalm them?
Okay, that's what I'm trying to think. I'm assuming over there in Ecuador they don't do that because they went right from the hospital to this funeral home, and she was in the coffin. They sealed the coffin already. This was 5 hours after she passed away.
Okay.
In the middle of the funeral, she wakes up and starts knocking on the fucking coffin top.
Oh my Lord.
They heard banging and yelling from inside the coffin. She was still alive. They opened it up and she was laying there with messed up gray hair and heavily breathing.
Well, yeah, she's probably having a freaking panic attack.
She was pronounced dead 5 hours earlier at the hospital. From the doctor, pronounced her. And supposedly died from stroke and cardiac arrest. She's currently still in the hospital waiting for her prognosis. And this was just yesterday. Well, that yesterday is when it was in the news. So I'm.
Wow.
I guess she was beaten and banging and everything in the middle of their wake. And so they got her out. I don't know. I don't know. That would freak me out, I think.
Yeah. Oh God.
There is a show right now currently, and I can't think of the dang name of it, but it's exactly that. And it's kind of stupid in the beginning. It's like a British series.
Hey, Patty.
Hey, Patty. I can't think of the name of the dang series, but it was exactly that. That's what, okay. So she was found in a cornfield. The two cops arrived on scene and they found her, and she was pronounced dead at the hospital. But then she was taken to the ME's office. Now her brother is the ME and was getting ready to embalm and autopsy her. And she woke up on the fucking table.
What?
And then the storyline ended up being amazing, but I think there was only like 6 or 8 episodes of this thing. And I'm going to have to find out the name of
Fluffy
that.
said, is it
But
Urban
it's quite.
Explorer?
I don't think so. You did? Oh, you heard about the show? You mean the series? I watched all the episodes, and like I said, it's kind of stupid because she's a little. But I don't know. The storyline was interesting, and it was so dumb. You're sitting there going, but I have to know what happens next. Like you can't stop watching it. So I'm going to find out the title of that show and let everybody know. You guys have to watch that. But she ends up, okay, so the male cop that found her dead in the cornfield, her and him used to date back in high school, right? So they've been like the love of each other's life and all this mess, right? And he was very upset that she's found dead, and oh my goodness. Well, they end up having sex later, and she bit him. Same thing happened to him now. He was dead, and then he woke up, and they have all these freaking powers now and can fight really good. And it's this freaking crazy. It's a twisted storyline. It's crazy, but you're like, you're sucked in, and you can't not watch it. You can't not watch it. So I'm going to find out the title of that, and I'm going to let y'all know coming up. I'm telling y'all remember what I'm talking about. So what I was going to do real quick before we end tonight is I was going to read some horoscopes. Would everybody like to know their horoscope? No, Fluffies. She had sex with the cop. The cop. A soap opera? No, it's really not a soap opera. I'm surprised you cannot hear her snoring.
I'm listening to the thunder. We're having a hell of a storm right now. Oh, I just heard that. I heard it.
You did hear it. She is snoring so loud. I've never heard her snore.
She was sleepy.
Okay, so I guess. Okay, so Leo, you are a brave person. You feel that nothing in life is too hard. Even when you face hurdles, you come out pretty dang good. You still have to put in your effort, though. Open yourself up, cherish what's in front of you and not what's missing. Don't get ahead of yourself either. Go day by day and continue your good pace. So that was Leo. What's the next one? Aries. Aries. You are highly motivated. Shut up, Blake. Okay. You're highly motivated, Aries. You're strong and opinionated. It will be a good year for you. Have good understanding of some upcoming hurdles and situations. They will test you. Make some plans though. You will get a raise in your abundance within 6 months. So that's what Aries says. Who else? Who else? Who else?
Sandy, what's your sign?
Sandy, what's your sign?
Here's your sign.
Let's see, you're December.
I'm Sagittarius.
Sagittarius is back here. Okay. You will have some great accomplishments with some exploration and perseverance. Look for the signs and have understanding. Take your time with decisions. Don't fly too high, though. If things go your way, you may overlook something obvious. Stay away from major risks.
All right. Let's see. So Sandy was Leo.
I just read Sagittarius.
Justin is an Aquarius.
Aquarius. Here we go. And I read Leo. Sandy. Oh, you're okay, Patty. I'm coming. What was
Aquarius?
Aquarius. You bear too much to say out loud, but you have some events coming up that you can have some me time. If something seems out of sorts, don't ignore it. It may have something important you need to see. Show these times your impeccable side and take it with stride. If it looks hard, study it and solve it. Keep your head up high and keep smiling. Patty, you're quiet and you're a homebody. You love being on your own, but you need to get out and interact. You will have some happy-go-lucky days coming. It may break your beliefs of some people in your life. It's an eye-opener, so enjoy all aspects. Most toxicity will remove itself from you. Good night, Shelly. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. And those aren't my words, y'all. I got these from Taurus. Okay. Oh, no, back this way. Taurus. Here it is. You are very focused. Step out of your comfort zone and take some chances on something you have had your eye on or somewhere you've wanted to go. Do it. Pay no attention to the one you have clashed with. That's all it says. Yeah.
It's kind of open-ended.
I know. I wrote it exactly like they said it.
What about you, Miss Ma'am?
Me?
What they got for Cancer?
I'm a Cancer. It says I'm a strong person. It tells me to make plans or goals and follow through. Start new projects. Decipher the difference between work life and personal life. I try to do that. Don't let your emotions show on the outside. You're a strong person that will show others that you are good on your own.
There you go.
That sounds pretty good, though. It sounds I started new projects. I'm doing my floors. I got the fence. I'm about to do my 6-foot privacy fence. I've already got it down what I'm going to do.
Cool.
Have y'all ever seen a basket weave privacy fence? A basket weave privacy fence. That's what I'm doing. And I'm going to do it all by myself.
Like the chain link with the basket weave stuff in it?
You know, like a basket. It looks like a basket.
Huh.
It's badass. I should have showed it to you today. I got the pictures of it on my phone. I would show it to you, but I'm live on the. Is there anybody else that wants? I did not read Gemini. I didn't read Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Pisces. I know my mom's watching, so I'll read Pisces because my mom's a Pisces. Be grateful for what you have in all aspects of life. If you spread happiness, it will return to you. If things tend to rush at you, use strength and positive attitude to put it in its place. There will be tricky situations, but you will come out smelling like roses. Stick to a schedule and stay positive. And I meant roses, not rosies.
I thought you were just trying to be cute.
I caught myself.
The rosies and posies.
Rosies and posies. And 2 weeks from today, I'm getting my sleeve. Yeah. I'm excited.
Gonna be good time.
I'll be going live during that tattoo. Yeah, huh? I'm so glad. Oh, Patty missed the whole thing. What happened to us today?
She did.
Patty,
she did.
Patty, I glued my butt cheeks together.
Yes. She totally did.
Like total accident. And I didn't know it until I sat down to pee. Because I had no idea that the glue was going to soak through the jeans. Did Patty leave?
I don't know.
I don't know. She's in and out.
Oh, there she is. What happened?
Okay. So I was working on the floors, and I opened the new gallon of glue for the floors, and I put the seat, but I was moving backwards to put the glue on, and I sat right on the top of the glue, and it was all over my britches, and I didn't know it was going to soak through the pants until Annie got here, and we were going to dinner, and I went to pee, and my cheeks didn't want to spread apart.
Her hiney cheeks were glued together.
So the glue soaked through the jeans onto my booty cheeks and went. And she ran into a damn hitch, and now she's in a big boot up to her knee.
I'm in a boot.
I've completely done that when I had the hitch on the back of my truck and it stuck out real far, and I'd forget it's there, and I'm walking around with groceries, and bam! It happened twice. Because we went to eat for sushi, and then we came back, and I went to get in the tub, and I had to spread them again. So I got it off now, though. I scrubbed that shit with alcohol on my booty cheeks.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
I have to put my boot back on because I know I'm going to have to get up once we get off of here. So I was like, oh, let me go ahead and get this sucker on because it's a process. Otherwise, I'd show you my boot.
I've done that before, but try your butt cheeks and see how that feels, Patty. Your fingers are nothing.
You should have just gotten some pieces of cloth and put them on there, and then you just could have waxed your booter.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I had a few little hairs there that it yanked out. So,
oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Girl.
Oh God.
See, that could be a new business endeavor. I'll do your floors and I'll wax your butt at the same time. How you doing?
With purple glue.
That's right.
Oh, dear God. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed our fuck ups today. Hope it made y'all's day feel a little better. All right. Miss you, Patty. Haven't talked to you in a while. She done forgot about her fucking ride or die over here. Oh, and Patty, I need to update you about the keys investigation I might be getting. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently there's some shit going on down there in Key West with the Coast Guard. She is snoring so loud, y'all.
Miss you, Patty. Bye, Fluffy.
Bye, Fluffies. And I'm going to get ready to end this podcast. And woman, I'll be talking to you soon. Patty, I'll be talking to you, bitch, soon. And love you. I know. I updated this bitch on that bitch's issue today with her eye. I got so many bitches. I can't keep them straight. No, I'm just kidding. Anywho, I'm just kidding. But anyway, thank you for coming in and hanging with me on the podcast tonight. You guys are the best. I will have my next podcast. What is
Monday
today?
night?
What the fuck is today?
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, Monday night.
Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night. I will do that Monday night. So I'll see y'all then. Love y'all.
Bye, guys. Have a great night.